Welcome again to whatever lurks around the corner. This week, we'll be discussing Bigfoot. Is he real?
No.
Why are you here again?
To provide some actual scientific insight on these clearly fake matters.
You mean to bring down the entire vibe of the show?
Okay, let's try this. Can you prove any of the cryptid and paranormal things you mention on the show are real?
Can you prove they're not?
Roman, we've talked about this. You can't provide proof for lack of existence.
Then, Logan, they still could exist.
Fine, then tell us all about how you saw Bigfoot.
Well, I didn't see him, but one of my friends swears that they saw him. Oh, really? Then you explain all the sightings of Bigfoot.
Bears.
I don't think gay dudes are wandering around the wilderness. Wait, I retract that statement?
I meant the animal, you moron.
We're really going back to the bear defense then?
Well, it is much more logical than, Bigfoot is real.
Not every cryptid is a bear.
You're right, sometimes it's 2 bears and a handful of pigs or boars.
Not every cryptid is a wild animal either, Logan.
It makes more sense than them being real.
You make more sense than them being real.
I would hope so.
Ugh, you are the worst.
I thought the Jersey Devil was the worst.
No. You would know if you let me get through a single episode that the undeniable worst cryptid is the Yeti.
How is that any different from Bigfoot?
Okay, shut up for like 5 seconds, no interruptions, and all will be revealed.
Fine, but I'm starting a timer.
And I wouldn't expect any less. Okay, so the bare bones of the matter is that Bigfoot is a North American thing. Like, the Yeti is spotted anywhere that it's cold and snowy, but Bigfoot is mostly spotted in the United States. Some researchers actually believe that the Yeti and Bigfoot are from the same genus.
Fascinating.
Really?
Yes, all this time I thought you were the biggest moron, but clearly there are people much dumber than you if they're trying to classify the genus of fictional creatures.
You don't need to be an asshole about it.
On the contrary, I think being an asshole, as you so wonderfully put it, is the only way to get it through to you. These creatures don't exist and never will.
Why are you here? What do you get out of making fun of my passions?
I'm not making fun of your passions.
Then what are you doing?
Trying to make you see the truth and stop believing in stupid fairy tales.
Why do you care what I believe in?
I fucking don't. You're just so annoying with your insane beliefs.
I want to believe, Logan. And believe I will.
Fine. I still think you're an idiot, though.
What else is new?
Obviously, none of this nonsense.
It's not nonsense.
Roman, we have this argument every single week. Trying to prove that mythical creatures and cryptids are real is ridiculous. It makes absolutely no logical sense for things like Bigfoot, the Loch Ness Monster, chupacabras, and Mothman to exist.
But there is photographic proof that most of these creatures exist.
It's 2019, Roman. Photoshop is a thing. You don't know whether or not a picture has been altered in any way, shape, or form. Like the most known photos of Bigfoot, it's either edited or staged.
Staged? What do you mean, staged?
Staged, as in set up beforehand. The supposed creature could be a man in a ghillie suit, or even a man in a well-made Chewbacca outfit.
Most of the photos look the same, though. If they were staged, even though they're not, most of them would look different.
There is such a thing as mass-made costumes, Roman, made by machines to look exactly the same. Many people could have bought the same product.
Okay. Then where are they getting this totally real cryptid costume then? Amazon?
Or Etsy.
Ugh! Why can't you just stop being cynical for 1 minute?
If you recall my first appearance on this show, I withheld all my comments until the end, so I believe that counts as me not being cynical for 1 minute.
You know that is not what I meant.
One can never truly know what another person means.
This is not the time for you to turn into Mr. I'm minoring in philosophy.
It's actually Mr. I'm double majoring in philosophy and education.
I'm going to punch you right now.
No, you won't. You've said that several times, and not once have you done it.
Isn't it the thought that counts, though?
Only when you give a gift.
You should give me the gift of silence.
Oh, but whatever would you do without my logical remarks to bring you back to Earth?
Finally enjoy myself and get to the point of this show?
There's a point to this show?
Yes, asshole. It's to show the people the world is larger and more mysterious than what they think.
I'm sure there are better ways to do that than a show about cryptids.
And none of them would be half as fun as this. Or what this would be if you didn't argue with me at every point.
And if I didn't do that, then this show would be full of useless information, most of which is untrue anyway.
How do you know that it's untrue?
It hasn't been proven true.
Yet. It hasn't been proven true yet.
And it never will be.
If you say so, but the Earth was orbiting the Sun long before it was proven true.
I believe in that comparison, you are more akin to the people who believed Earth was the center of the solar system.
Analogies have never been your strong suit, have they? Those who believed the Earth was the center of the universe were the majority. I am much more like Nicholas Copernicus than them.
You know Nicholas Copernicus?
I'm not the idiot you think I am.
I don't think you're an idiot.
Really? Because it sure seems like you do.
I think you're gullible and a little naive, not stupid.
Those still aren't great things to think about a person.
You think I'm a know-it-all and an asshole, though.
Those things are true.
Maybe to you they are, but to people who actually know me, they're not. But that's not the point. They're still not great things to think about a person.
Whatever, at least I'm not mocking your passions every time we talk.
When we plan an episode, I don't mock it then.
Ah, yes. Mocking me live on the air is so much better.
Look, the break is coming up soon. How about we both take a few minutes to cool off during it?
Fine.
Good. That may be the most logical thing you've done so far.
I'm really going to punch you one of these days.
I'm looking forward to it.
Thank you for listening to Whatever Lurks Around the Corner. The cover art was done by Lucy the Android on Tumblr, opening music by Sanders Tribute on Tumblr, link to the Sanders chiptune work in the description. Roman is played by Socially Awkward Noodle, and Logan is played by Jesus Fabulous. Virgil's voice actor is Wishful Thinker. Whatever Lurks Around the Corner is written by All-Time Virgilin, Analogical Virgil, Magical Space Fan Unicorn, and The Prince and the Emo. Links to everyone in the description, and as always, be weird, be wild, but most of all, be yourself.